Hello, hello. So I had a friend, well, one of those friends that, like we're good friends, but we don't talk all the time. And usually when we do, it's because he's mad at me. And this was no different. He hit me up yesterday and was just like, the only thing he said was, look, if you're dying, just say that. Like, and I was confused for a second, like, the heck did that come from? And then he's like, I've been waiting impatiently for an update, and there just hasn't been one. Like, I didn't realize I left off on like such a cliffhanger last time. But yeah, with that said, I'm still here, alive and kicking, and just fine. If you not sure if you noticed, but I got a little bit more. I got color in my skin again, and some more meat on my bones. Um, Things are going pretty good. I think it's been about um, well, if I remember correctly, it was probably update after round 6 or 7 was my last update. It's been about 2 months, and I know it's been a while, but a couple things that has happened since then. Um, I've gotten a couple more side effects hit, and then the fatigue just really hit hard. I just been just way too exhausted to just sit and like not necessarily make a video or just do much of anything. Just I can't process and think through a lot in that state, so that's why it's been a while. But long story short, I know I left off saying that I had gotten a CT scan and I had gotten the results, well, partial part of the results, and I was waiting for like the official numbers before I like said anything because I wanted to be like absolutely sure. And the official numbers obviously came in by now, and it just to what do you call it? Bring it forward a little bit. That's not what I was going to say, but that's what we're saying now. Um, I have stage 4 colon cancer because it has metastasized into my liver, which is, I have three, there might be a couple more, but it was like three major, like big tumors in my liver. And it basically, they take up about 80% of my liver. Um, each one of them is about just over 6 centimeters, uh, which is pretty big, uh, long, and one of them, it's kind of in the middle of my liver and next to a bile duct. So at the moment, at that time, surgery 100% not an option. I wouldn't have enough of my liver to survive, basically, if we did that. Um, since I got the CT scan results, uh, the official numbers came in and everything is shrinking. Things are going good. All three of them have shrunk about 2 centimeters, and I can only imagine that was from the CT scan that was done 2 months ago. I can only imagine that they're probably a little bit smaller now. But on top of that, my tumor markers, I think I mentioned that one number that was over 5,600. That is just like ridiculous. It as of last time that we checked it is at 16. Like, just that's it. Just 16. So there's almost virtually no more cancer just roaming around in my blood. It's all centered where it needs to be. And obviously that also means the chemo is where we're going right now with the 2 chemos and not 3. It's working. Like, things are, I couldn't be happier. And the oncologist has been ecstatic too. The only thing is, now that it has been, he said this like for the after my 7th round of chemo, that he wanted to go ahead and get an MRI done of my liver, just to get like a better, more in-depth look, so we can see exactly what to do next. Like, if there's a way to make it go even faster, or just eliminate it, or move it around, because it's still there. It's shrinking. That one tumor that's like dead in the middle, it's shrinking, but it's shrinking like, say, this way, and we kind of wanted it to shrink still but go this way, so it's not by that crucial bile duct that's right there. So yeah, I'm still in the process of trying to get an MRI. They did call me yesterday. I just need to get some insurance information together. And I'll finally be able to do that. It's taken about a month and a half. Like, he ordered the MRI like a month ago, and we just haven't been able to get it scheduled, with the holidays and everybody trying to get all the things done before then. So it's been backed up. So, but finally found a place, I guess, that had room and will do it. So, just got to schedule it. So hopefully in the next couple weeks. Yeah, since my last video, I have gone through 3 more rounds of chemo, I think it was. Now, basically, next week I'll be starting round 11. And I could tell you, round 8, I started feeling a little bit more nauseous, and that was probably when I really started seeing like the dry skin. And it's not just in my hands and feet, it is all over now. It's just, I basically just like, I stay trying to lotion up all the time. And like, I could put lotion on now, and depending on what I'm doing, a half an hour from now, I'm gonna have to do it again because my skin will be so dry. I did get some special like oncology cancer lotions. They've been working. They're a little thick. They feel weird. So I kind of stick to putting them on just before bed. Because for whatever reason, it's like you put it on and it sits heavy. Those lotions, you could feel it on your skin. It's weird, but they work. Another thing that happened. No, that was pretty much it for round 8. Round 9 is when it's like, bam, we're getting into the thick of it now. Because I would say day 1 was okay, but in the middle of the night of day 1, round 9 of chemo, I woke up feeling like with a massive headache and just absolutely nauseous. It was much more than just being uncomfortably nauseous. Like, I woke up just out of nowhere, and then I stayed up even after I took my nausea. Like, I had to take a nausea pill at that point. Like, there was no not doing that, because it definitely felt like something could happen at that point. It was a little wild. And that basically lasted up until like the last, we'll say, 3 days before I had to go to my next round of chemo, round 10. So, and then round 10 happened, and there was one night, it was after, like, I still had the same side effects as before, but I was feeling basically okay. Like, I wasn't feeling nauseous or anything, and I was just sitting, actually playing a video game because I felt okay enough to do so, and I wanted to do something, normal and that I considered fun. And I was just sitting here just playing the game. There's nothing wrong, and all of a sudden I hiccup twice, and then the third one, that was not a hiccup. I actually got sick, but it was like so fast. It didn't come out. I was like right at the edge of my throat, and I just like held my breath or whatever, and it kind of swallowed it back down. But it's gross, I know, but I couldn't help it. Like it just happened because I thought it was a hiccup, and it was just completely out of nowhere, and that had me weary for the rest of the night. Like I said, because I didn't even feel nauseous, and yet something came up. So I took a nausea pill, and then the following day I was super nauseous and tired. And then I think it was this past, yeah, that Friday. So this would have been last Friday, because we're in around 10, that I'm talking about. Is when another side effect happened, and that one sucked. I didn't notice it until I started eating. Um, I had I had oatmeal and a bagel and some bacon that day, and I was eating the oatmeal. Everything was fine. It wasn't until I ate the bagel that I realized, oh, everything in my mouth hurts right now. What the heck is that about? And it was like, it's like having a sore throat, but in your mouth. And it's like right in there and almost at the back of your throat. Um, so I felt around in there, especially when the bagel rubbed against it as I was chewing. Um, I noticed, oh, okay, we have mouth sores now. That's awesome. Um, and yeah, that lasted a few days. I have before I started chemo, my mom had found some mouthwash that was basically made for people that are going through chemotherapy. It's called for Prevent or whatever, and it's for that reason. Um, so I was prepared for this. uh, so I switched that around, and then also like a lot of warm salt water, and just I basically switched to eating just soft foods for the rest of that day and the day after, just because I didn't want to irritate it. And eventually, I think they fully went away 2 days ago. I think it was about like 2 days ago, Tuesday, Wednesday. Um, and the mouse swords, they are. It just came out of nowhere. It's still you can't see. It's still like really like red back there, like it's irritated. But I don't feel anything anymore. So that's the plus. And that's pretty much just how it's been. I've been fine. I'm just waiting to get my MRI so we can figure out exact next steps to see if we're going to add anything to my regimen or not. And um, the chemo's working. Like that's the main thing, right? I'm still in great spirits, mental health. I guess just say it, because a lot of people they keep saying it's like you're allowed to be mad, just say it or whatever. And it's like I'm not mad. I've never been mad about this whole situation. I've never been sad about this whole situation. Um it irritates me every now and then, because I'm just like, it came out of nowhere, and it's just you know it's like I wanted to do this and can't because I got things going on, obviously. But it's just, I've always, like I said, I've always seen it as just, oh, okay, this is just another one of those things I gotta get over. Okay, let's just, what do I have to do to make it go away? Type of deal. I'm just, I don't know. I don't have time to dwell or be upset, sad, whatever about it. It's just not me. I don't, it's just a thing. It's almost like it's a big deal, but it's no big deal at the same time. I'm a fighter. I believe everything happens for a reason. I don't know why this happened. uh, I've done my best to like avoid, being sick, and I don't, I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. Just, and still I got hit. Life decided to life me, and that was, I don't know. But a positive thing that's come from it is just like, I guess, my resolve and how I handle it. And just, I don't know. It's made a lot of people, I guess, look at themselves a little bit different. And they say it's very inspiring. And it's encouraged them to do a lot of things that, they've been putting off or thought they couldn't. I guess it's been an inspiration to some, and it has drawn certain people closer together who weren't necessarily that close before. Um, yeah, so maybe that's the reason, just to reset everybody. I don't know. I don't care either. I'm just, everything's good. Everything's good, and everything is, I think, going to be fine. So hopefully in the new year, we can start talking about putting me back together, because the ostomy thing, I'm getting used to it. That is a plus, but I would much rather um, not have that ostomy thing anymore. Um, I have gotten the dehydration, although like the past couple days and stuff have been rough. But for the most part, since the last video, I've gotten the hydration thing under control. Um, so I haven't had to worry about that too much. And I could feel the difference. Only because of the one of the doctors pointed it out when she was talking about my labs showing that I was extra dehydrated, saying that my heart was going, like, it was working incredibly hard. So I'm just like, oh no, we're back into that heart attack stage again. And this time it's not because I don't have any blood in my body. Oh yeah, my blood levels are, my blood count completely where they need to be now. Like I said, what started this whole thing was, hey, it came back that my blood count was only a 4, and it's supposed to be up in the 12, between the 12-15 range at least. You're running dry. You're dying. What's going on? Yeah, the last set of labs that I have had, I believe it was at a 12 point something. So on the low, it's on the low end of fine. So yeah, I guess I'll just leave it there. Kind of big update, bigish update. It won't be 2 months before I make another video. I'm starting to feel like I am feeling like really, really tired. That's one thing. Really, really tired. The nausea's amped up a lot, and the dry skin is wild. But I think I can push through it to make another update more frequently like I was before. It just took a while. But the side effects have hit a lot harder, and feeling it a little bit more. But that's okay though, because at the end of the day, we live it. And I'm okay with being sick. I'm okay with being uncomfortable. I don't want to be either one of them, but I can deal with it as long as things are working. Yeah, so that's it for now. Love you guys. Round 11 starts next Tuesday, and we'll see what happens then.